Jasper Giraffe by Polly Farrell. In the middle of the Ungle Bungle jungle stands Polly Parrot's post office. Every day all the animals who live in the jungle come to get their mail or to post the letters they have written. Jasper Giraffe came running on his long legs every morning to see if he had any mail. But he never got any, and that always made him very sad. A little later, when Mrs. Elephant came to the post office, Polly Parrot gave her a large pink envelope and said, "Did you know that Jasper Giraffe fell down and broke his leg?" "You don't say," said Mrs. Elephant. "I just did say," said Polly Parrot. "So you did," said Mrs. Elephant, and she went away carrying the big pink envelope in her trunk. Mrs. Elephant had just gone when Mrs. Monkey came into the post office with Little Mabel and Minnie Monkey. Mrs. Monkey got 2 letters and a big package. Minnie Monkey told Polly Parrot she was learning to swing by her tail. Then Polly Parrot said, "Did you know that Jasper Giraffe fell down and broke his leg?" "You don't say," said Mrs. Monkey. "I just did say," said Polly Parrot. "So you did," said Mrs. Monkey. And off she went with her babies. In a little while, Mrs. Kangaroo came hopping into the post office. Baby Kangaroo was peeking out of her pouch and smiling brightly. Polly Parrot handed Mrs. Kangaroo a letter and a postcard and said, "Did you know that Jasper Giraffe fell down and broke his leg?" "You don't say," said Mrs. Kangaroo. "I just did say," said Polly Parrot. "So you did," said Mrs. Kangaroo, as she put the mail into her pouch with Baby and started on her way home. Just as Mrs. Kangaroo disappeared down the path, Miss Zebra came prancing up to the post office. She always pranced, for she was always happy. Polly Parrot looked through the letters and packages that were left and handed Mrs. Zebra a large blue envelope and a small package. Then Polly Parrot said, "Did you know that Jasper Giraffe fell down and broke his leg?" "You don't say," said Miss Zebra. "I just did say," said Polly Parrot. "So you did," said Miss Zebra, as she pranced off, taking her mail with her. All day long, as the animals came to get their mail or to post letters they had written, Polly Parrot told them about Jasper Giraffe. By the time the sun went down, every animal in the jungle had heard the news. Next morning, the post office was full of mail. There were big letters, small letters, thick letters, and thin letters. There were letters in green and pink and yellow envelopes. There were packages too, big and little, and every single one was addressed to Jasper Giraffe. Polly Parrot gathered up the letters and packages and took them to Jasper's house. Jasper was sitting on his front porch looking very sad. He had a bandage on one of his big long legs. "Hello, Polly Parrot," he said. "Somebody's getting a lot of letters. I wish I were. Where are you taking those letters and packages?" "Everyone is addressed to Jasper Giraffe," Polly Parrot answered, holding up for him to read. "You don't say," said Jasper. "I just did say," Polly replied. "So you did," said Jasper, and he glanced at all the addresses. Then he did believe they were for him, and he was so happy he laughed and laughed. "You see," said Polly Parrot, "all the animals do love you, and they are sorry you have a broken leg." "But I do not have a broken leg," Jasper said, laughing. "I only scratched my knee." "You don't say," said Polly. "I just did say," said Jasper. "So you did," said Polly Parrot. Hello, everybody. I just finished reading Jasper Giraffe for you. I hope that you'll like it. An old children's book published in 1949. This is a book that Marilyn used to enjoy when she was small.